Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today we're gonna do something that some of you have been requesting for a very long time. I'm finally gonna show you my shoe collection. It is quite big, so I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to go through them as fast as possible so it doesn't get too boring. I'm gonna organize them in different categories like boots, shoes, and sandals and sneakers, but I'm not gonna separate them by brands or anything like that. And I think that's gonna make it a little bit less chaotic. We're gonna start with boots because that's definitely my favorite category, and the first pair couldn't be anything other than my all-time favorite boots. These are the crossing over platform boots from House of Widow. I really love them, and by the way, the next shoes, I'm just gonna show you the shoes, not me with them, because that would make the video awfully long and that would be really boring. I know I keep including these boots all the time everywhere, and I really hope you're not getting tired of them because I don't think I'm gonna get tired of them anytime soon. Okay, so I don't really know what else to say that you're not seeing already, but these boots are amazing. I'm completely obsessed with them since I first got them a couple of months ago, and I'm sad that I haven't really used them much for photo shoots, but I really should. These are a size 8, and I always get the same size from DollsKill sub-brands. They're always really consistent in terms of sizing and quality, and that makes them one of my favorite brands for shoes. Now we have these awesome boots. I got them gifted by a store called Hecate, but I think I've seen them on Aliexpress. Anyway, they're awfully expensive on both places, so as much as I love them, I'm not really sure if I would pay the full price if I were to get them myself. These were a gift, and honestly, they're one of my favorite boots, but I know they're kind of pricey. I picked the size that fits my shoe measurements, and they fit perfectly. Okay, these, what do we think about these? These are probably my favorite boots of all time, together with the first ones from DollsKill. And these ones are from Ellie shoes. I got them in a size 8. By the way, my feet are 24.5 centimeters, which is 9.64 inches, if that helps. And these ones are something I've had for more than 10 years. They're a bit destroyed, but I still love them. Now we have one of the most iconic Demonia designs. These are the Demonia Swing 815, and again, I got them in a size 8 US, and they fit perfectly, maybe a tiny bit big, but I really want these shoes to fit like that so I can wear thick socks if I want to. I'm in love with them. They were gifted by a brand called Goth. They are an official Demonia distributor, so if you live in the US, you should probably check them out because I've seen that their prices are quite low. What can I say about these? These are the iconic Demonia Transformers, and I've had them since forever. I know they're discontinued. I cannot help you with that because I bought them back when they were like really popular. These came with replaceable parts, so you can remove the flames and add more spikes, or remove the other spikes and make them just plain black. I really love them, and I wish I could replace them because they have seen better days. Now we have one of my oldest pair of boots. These are from New Rock, and I don't remember the exact name for this design, but it's pretty iconic. I got them, well, my parents got them for me when I was 11, and I am almost 30, and surprisingly, they look almost like new, and I don't know, they're super comfy. I like them a lot, and although they're very expensive, it really pays out considering how long they've lasted. Now we have another pair of New Rocks. These ones are not as old, but some of the studs fell off, so I don't know, I feel like the quality has not been the same lately. Anyway, these are again really comfy, although I don't recommend wearing them with fishnets and unless you're wearing socks underneath. But other than that, they're pretty awesome. These ones are from Miss 60. I think I got them either secondhand or at a massive sale because there's no way I'm gonna pay full price for something like this. These were very expensive originally, but I got them super cheap. I don't remember when or where I got them, but they've been in my closet since forever, and for some reason they remind me of the book slash song Venus in Furs, and I love them. I got these ones from a brand called Miss Heel, and I've gotten a couple of gifts from this brand in exchange for photos on Instagram, and I'm really happy with them, but I have to say that their size chart is not always accurate, so if you're planning to get boots or shoes from them, maybe message them and ask about sizes, because they were always too big for me and I always had to wear inserts. Other than that, I have no complaints. These ones are from Romwe, and if you've watched my videos, you know I have a ton of things from them. These are a knockoff of the famous Naked Wolf design, and although I don't usually wear knockoffs, I think that the originals are way too tight and my thick legs would never fit in them. So these ones are more thick leg friendly and they're very comfy. As I said, I barely ever go out, so I only wear them for photos, but I really love them. Okay, one more from Romwe. These are Demonia knockoffs, and since I don't wear knot and pattern boots that often, I thought it didn't make sense to get the original ones. They're a really good knockoff. I cannot tell how long they're gonna last, but I've destroyed so many Demonias in my life that I really don't care that much because I know the original ones are also gonna get destroyed sooner or later. These are also from Romwe. I feel like they're a bit similar to the previous ones. With this brand, just check your shoe measurements and their size chart and go from there. My feet are 24.5 centimeters and 9.64 inches, if that helps. And I don't remember which size I got, but I will write it down in case it helps you. But just check the measurements because they're really accurate in that sense. Now these are my only thigh-high boots. I've had to sell every other thigh-high boot I had because it didn't fit me at all. These ones are from Romwe and these are perfect. I'm super happy with them. I didn't really know what to expect because they were quite affordable, but they fit like a glove. I love them so much and I'm super happy that I got them because they are really worth it. And if you're looking for something in this style, I strongly recommend them. This is an honorary mention to the ones that didn't make it alive. These Demonia Torments are discontinued, so I cannot replace them, but I want to thank them for their years of service and all the parties they took me to. You will be missed. Now that you've seen my knee-high and thigh-high boots, it's time for something a little bit shorter, and we have these Demonia Swing. These are my go-to for festivals and concerts. In an ideal world, I would only wear stilettos, but those are not as comfy, unfortunately. And since I'm very short, I need these platforms to be able to see anything when I go to concerts because I'm really tiny. We're starting this section with another pair of Demonia boots. I really love them, and these ones took me to Wave Gothic Treffen, so they always bring good memories. They're super comfy, but I'm afraid that they're about to start falling apart. I've used them quite a lot, but as I said, Demonias tend to die quite fast. These ones are from Ellie shoes and I also got them in a size 8. I've had them for more than 10 years, so they are about to fall apart like most of my favorite shoes. You can see that they're not living their best life right now, but as I said, I cannot really replace them because they're quite pricey, taking into account customs and shipping and all that. And I don't go out much, so I don't really see the point. These next ones, which are really amazing, were gifted to me by a brand called of Nikki, but I think they're on Aliexpress, so be wise and save your money. I really love them. They are not the most comfy because they're not really stable, but considering how high they are, I think I'm gonna give them a pass. Now I don't really remember where I got these from, but I think these are also Aliexpress material. They run a tiny bit small, so I remember I checked the size chart and they were supposed to be my size, but they're a little bit tight and I cannot wear them with socks. I still wear them and they are really awesome. These ones are from Aliexpress. They're from a store called GDGYBH and I love everything they have. They're really affordable and the quality of all the shoes they've sent me is just great. I strongly recommend checking them out because I'm super happy with everything they sent me and their size chart is always accurate. These next ones are from Koi Footwear, which is a UK brand. I'm always confused with their sizes because they don't seem to match exactly European or American ones, and they're always like in between. And I got them in a size 6 and they are extremely big for me, as you can probably see, but I love them anyway. These ones are also from Koi Footwear, and although I also got them in a size 6 UK, these ones fit a lot better. There's still a little bit of room in there, but I don't think I would have been able to size down for this specific design. That's why I always play it safe with them and size up. I would be a size 5 UK, but I always get a 6 from them. These are again from Koi Footwear, and as I said, I always have troubles with their sizes. I think they're not very consistent. These are a UK 6 and they run quite big. I need to wear them with inserts, but when I do this, they fit just right, so it's not really that big of a problem, and they're pretty comfy. This is the second pair of boots I got from Miss Heel, and their size chart was really off this time. They're awfully big. They're like a US 9, which is extremely big for me, and I haven't worn them that much because of that. But I don't know, other than that, I'm really happy with the shoes. These shoes have accompanied me through my entire academic life. I wore them on a daily basis when I went to high school and when I got my first BA. And as you can see, the soles have seen better days, but they're still pretty good. I've had them for almost 20 years and they look so good, all things considered. These ones are from New Rock, just like the previous ones, and I remember when I saw My Chemical Romance back in 2011, I was wearing these boots, so they will always bring good memories to me. They're super comfy, so again, festival and concert material, and I think they look pretty cool. As usual, New Rocks are quite pricey, but they tend to last a very long time, so I would say they're worth it. And here's me being silly and jumping around so you can see how comfy they are. These are again from New Rock, but I didn't have such a great experience with these ones. As you can see, they are not really in perfect shape. I want to get them fixed because I think with these boots it really makes sense to get them fixed rather than throwing them away. But not my best New Rocks in terms of quality, although I really like the design. Now we're gonna move on to shoes, and I picked my favorite pair for this category, which are these. These are the Sick of Suburbia platform Mary Janes from Current Mood, and I really adore them. These are the most amazing shoes ever. These are the Sick of Suburbia platform heels from Current Mood, and they're available at DollsKill. As I said before, their sizes are extremely consistent and the quality is really good, although this is not something I wear on a daily basis, so I haven't used them that much, but I've used them quite a lot, and they're my favorite shoe brand. Here we have a pair of pleaser shoes, and they are basic but perfect. I've had these ones since I was 15 or 16, so about 15 years, and honestly, they are not in good shape, but I really want to get these ones replaced because I love them. Here we have another pair of Widow/DollsKill shoes. Again, got them in a size 8, and they are the perfect monster high shoes. I was planning on using them like on a daily basis as an everyday kind of shoe, but then I saw them in real life and thought they were too pretty for that. I am in love with them and I'm really scared of getting them scratched, but I really have to use them because otherwise what's the point? This is my first and only pair of KILLSTAR shoes, and again they are a UK brand, so I seem to be in between sizes for those brands. These are a 6 UK and they are quite big for me, but I'm not totally sure I would be able to size down. I haven't been able to find an accurate size chart with measurements, so I still don't know what to get from them. These ones are from that Aliexpress seller I told you about, and they are super cute. I really like this design and I always get questions about these when I wear them. They were really affordable, although I got them for free, but they are really cheap. The quality seems to be really good, so I have no complaints about these ones. Here we have another pair of discontinued Demonias. These are the Witch something, I will write it on screen. And I used to wear these to high school every single day. I've had them fixed professionally a couple of times because I really like them and I cannot get them anymore. But I wouldn't feel really safe wearing them anywhere at this point. These are a pair of shoes from New Rock, and although I've worn them a lot, I'm a bit disappointed because they're starting to fall apart and they're quite expensive, so I didn't expect that to happen with these ones. These are a European 38 and this is my usual size for New Rock. I've never had problems with that, and I don't know, I will get them fixed because it's really worth it with these ones. Now, I don't really remember where I got these from. I think these are from eBay and they are quite obviously Jeffrey Campbell knockoffs. I never really wanted to get the original ones, but I think they are pretty cute and more comfortable than they look like. I wore them once to a New Year's Eve party and I didn't suffer a lot. These ones are from Pull&Bear, which is an Inditex sub-brand. I'm not sure if it's popular in the US, but I used to get a lot of shoes from Inditex and a 38 always works fine for me. Remember, my feet are 24.5 centimeters and I never had problems with this size. They were super cheap and they look really cute for a mall brand. Now, these are from Romwe and this is one of those DIY projects that I never carried out and I hate myself for it, but I'm so afraid of messing up a perfectly fine pair of shoes that I am always too afraid to start. I was planning to do a Draculaura look with these ones, but I need to add certain stuff first. These ones are from Romwe and they were quite affordable if I remember correctly. I have a feeling that they are Demonia knockoffs and I really like the design, although I wish the platforms were a teeny tiny bit taller because I'm very short. And as usual with Romwe, check the size chart because otherwise you won't really get an idea of what you're getting, but the size chart is always accurate. And finally, for this category we have another pair of Romwe shoes and these are the perfect height, although I like the design of the previous ones a little bit better, but I'm not gonna complain. These I think were really affordable and they are super comfy, more like an everyday shoe for me, but I really like the design and I think they make my legs look really long. Moving on to the next category, we have sandals. I don't have so many of these, I'm not a sandal kind of girl, but I really love these ones. These are some pleasers. I think they're the Sky something. I've forgotten the name, but it will be on screen somewhere. And I've had these babies for more than 10 years, so let's say they've seen better times, but they're still holding up pretty well for how old they are. I've used these to go out, and now I'm wondering how I could walk outside with these, but I have. And we can probably list that as one of my superpowers. We're starting strong with this category. This is one of my favorite pair of sandals. These are from Pleaser and as usual I got them in a size 8. I have had them for at least 10 years and they still look pretty okay. So no complaints in that sense. And as I said, I've used them to go out to the shopping mall and stuff like that. So they're not uncomfortable at all. These ones are a Pleaser knockoff from Aliexpress, but I think they look really good considering the price. Especially if you take into account that I live in Spain and I have to pay shipping and customs every time I want to get something from Pleaser or Demonia. So a knockoff this time kind of makes sense. They don't smell as good and I have a feeling that the quality is not the same, but it's okay. This is another one of my favorite pairs. These ones are from Current Mood, which is a DollsKill sub-brand. And what can I say? They look amazing. They're really comfortable, more than it looks like. And I just love wearing them. I wish I had more chances to use them because honestly, I've only used them like twice so far. But I'm in love with them. I got them in a US 8 as usual and they just fit me perfectly. Now these ones are something I was gifted by a store called Foriada. They're from Aliexpress and I will try to find the link, although I'm not sure I will be able to. They're really comfy, but their size chart is really off. I checked the ones that were supposed to fit my feet measurements and they are extremely big, like 2 sizes too big. And finally, we have another pair of Romwe shoes. These ones are something I got for a DIY project. I wanted to add angst to them, but I always doubt myself and I fear that I'm gonna mess them up completely and I'm gonna ruin them, so I never get started, and I really should work on this because they would look amazing if I fixed them. We finally reached the last category, and that is sneakers. I was leaving this for the end of the video because I know this is not as impressive as the other things, but I still have some really cool sneakers. I'm leaving out everything that's too basic or boring because I don't want this video to be endless, but I just wanted to show you some of my favorite sneakers, and these are probably my number one, definitely the ones I pick every time I want to look cute but comfy. And these are the Jinx Mystic Charm sneakers from Footwear. I really adore their stuff for like everyday looks, and they're my go-to when I want to go out and be comfy. As I said, these ones are from Footwear. Their shoes are really high quality and I really love wearing them. But again, I always have trouble with the sizes. These ones were a size 6 and they fit me perfectly. But I haven't been so lucky with other designs from them, so I feel the need to tell you in case you wanted to get something from them. These ones are again from Footwear, but these are the Bane of Exile trainers. The spikes are super sharp, so be careful with them if you want to get them. These are also size 6 and they fit perfectly. I'm really confused. I don't know why some shoes run big, some shoes from them run small, but I always play it safe and get a UK 6. These are the Cyber Black sneakers from Altercore, which is a Polish brand. The quality of their shoes is really impressive, so if you see anything you like from them, I strongly recommend them. I picked these ones one summer when my feet were really swollen, so now they're too big for me and I have to wear them with the inserts, but it's not really a big deal and I really like them otherwise. Now this is the last pair. I could have added a lot more things in here, but I didn't want this to be eternal and I only picked like my favorite shoes and boots for this video. These are from Bershka and I got a European 38, which is what I always get from Inditex brands. They fit perfectly and I've never had problems with Inditex sizes. I guess that was everything for this video. I really hope it wasn't too long or too boring or too different from my other videos and you still enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all hopefully in my next one. Bye!